course. I'm happy all y'all here. I'm happy that the fans are able to be here, and I'm excited, to be a part of this team. Yeah, for sure. It's a respect thing. I know a lot of people want the content. I know I'm a producer, so I never want to make anybody feel, any type of way about anything. So it was important that he gets everything he needs to say out and everybody captures what he has. And then now, I'm here.
Shedeur, how do you maximize, I know the reps are being divided up between four. How do you maximize the time when you're not getting the reps? What do you do to kind of take advantage of that?
I'll say just have a deeper level of understanding, because I know whenever I get my opportunity, I got to maximize it. So that's something you have to change in the mentality standpoint. And the mental standpoint is, okay, I just got to think about what I could do to get better, even if I'm not getting reps, and it's no problem.
Some of you guys have talked about the mental intensity that they want to have at training camp these first 2 days and going into the third. What's your mindset and how are you approaching that intensity?
I would say just learning. Every day, of course, I'm learning different things because I know the opportunity will come. And whenever it comes, I want to be able to know the ins and outs and know the full everything. So I don't want to really make too many mistakes when it's my time.
Where do you feel like you're getting the most comfortable, coming back from mini camp and in the first couple of days of training camp?
I'll say definitely the playbook. Yeah, I'm getting super comfortable in the playbook for sure, and it's helping me out, overall in the field.
Shedeur, some of you guys are a little short on bodies here with pass catchers. Like watching you yesterday in the early part of practice, and sometimes you're throwing to some of the equipment guys. Like, how do you maximize those opportunities even when it's not a pass catcher that is going to be on the roster?
It doesn't really faze me. You gotta understand, we came all the way from HBCU to Power 5, and then now we're here. So at this point, if you look around, there's nothing that's a challenge, I'd say.
How are you approaching the four-man competition as you get to training camp, as you get closer to preseason and then week one?
I'm focused on doing me. I'm focused on learning what I need to learn. That's simply it.
Are you thinking about winning that job for week one?
I don't think nobody in this organization is here if they're not trying to win. Honestly, I think, they're trying to win who gives out the best water and Gatorades out here. So it's definitely a competition in everything in life. It's so many cameras out here. It's definitely competition with content, obviously, too. So I think everything in life boils down to competition.
Shedeur, you've been a star for your entire life. So how difficult is it to be patient and, you said, waiting for your turn?
I'll say it's different phases in life. Different things in life you have to go through, and that's all it is. I'll say for me, it's building blocks. Sometimes I always had to get overly prepared and had to worry about a lot of different things, just from my youth to high school to college, and I never had a chance to, I'll say, sit back and learn more in depth of everything. So I was always thrown in the fire, and I always exceeded expectations. So
yesterday, Andrew Berry mentioned that
speeding, huh?
That he thought it wasn't smart. I figured somebody had to ask it. So
yeah.
So he said that it wasn't smart. He said he talked to you. He said Kevin said he also talked to you.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm just wondering, what did you learn from that incident?
Yeah, I definitely learned not to drive fast at all. So I really don't even drive like that much anymore. But I really don't drive fast at all. So I definitely follow the rules, and I hope everybody learned from my situation. That not drive fast at all.
Shedeur, yesterday was a long, hot day, and your red zone period looked a little frustrating. How frustrating was it with those four reps you had at the end?
Nah, this is the thing. I don't never take anything as frustrating because I know everybody tries their best. So even, throughout everything in college and everything, I was never frustrated ever at teammates, at everybody, because I know everybody's going out there doing their best. So if you're doing your best and you tell me, you look me in the eye and tell me you're doing your best, I know I'm out here trying to do my best. I know I make mistakes. I know you make mistakes. So it's like, why would I be mad? We all in similar situations, so that doesn't really frustrate me at all. You know, it doesn't frustrate me. Being able to have an opportunity to, we have days on days on days and days, and just the relationships, and you know, you could look at somebody in the eye and be like, my bad, bro. Like that's what it was. I'm like, all good, it's no problem. Because who knows how much time everybody has to spend together. It's about relationships overall, so I don't want any memories of me, you know, being negative or being mad at any situation that happened.
Shedeur, last time we saw you out in public, you were at the Rainbow Terrace event, and you were really embedded in the community, but you've done so much of that since you've been here in this short time. Why was it important for you to be there and just be doing all the things that you've been doing?
Well, I say it's definitely it's something I feel like God put me here to do. You know, regardless of whatever the situation is here, the fact I'm able to bring light to the community, to different situations, that's of course my calling. So yeah, I'm just excited that, you know, one decision and one thought is able to impact so many lives and have people remember that. So that's kind of like how I go about things. Nothing's ever like, I say pre-planned or well thought out plan. Like it's none of that. It's okay. I've one thought. All right, let's do it. Like, and that's just how it goes.
Shedeur, I know you said you're trying to maximize those reps, and you know the fact of the matter is, like, this is probably like the fewest amount of practice reps you're getting, like maybe in your whole football career. Like, I'm curious, can you kind of take me inside? What does before practice look like? What does after practice look like? You talked about, you know, the virtual virtual reality. Are you spending more time with Bill? Okay, kind of just take me into what that preparation.
Yeah, that horn is sick. My fault, bro. I don't know who crashed the golf cart or something. Are they fixing that? Because it's throwing me off my thought process. Yeah.
Interrupting our content.
Hey,
interrupting, man. Y'all can cut that. It don't matter, man.
Yeah, but just what is like before practice look like? What does after practice look like to make sure that, hey, you're
yeah.
Get...
See, it ain't me. It ain't me doing that. I don't know what it is. All right, I guess they busy right now. Before practice, of course, is jotting down all the plays, and it starts the night before, of course. But training camp, you get a lot of different plays each day, and you don't know who's gonna get in what. So that's the exciting challenge that it is. Like, dang, you don't even know what reps you're gonna get, so you gotta be ready for everything. That's how it is, you know, in games also. So jot down the plays, understand conceptually what it is. I'll say from rookie minicamp and OTAs to now, I learned more in depth with everything, you know, so I'm just excited I'm able to have this approach with things and take full advantage of it.
What about after practice?
Oh, after practice for sure, I got to get a good meal in. So that's the first thing. Get a good meal in, recovery, of course, and then get on the iPad, watch everything. Then I can't give you too many details on how I try to, because when I go in practice, I got to maximize my moments. So I got to study our defense too. So that's what it is.
Sure, all of us keep getting asked the same question, and none of us had the answer. So maybe you could give us the answer. Why aren't you getting any reps with the ones at any point?
I don't think that's not my place, you know, to answer, to even be able to give the answer to that. I feel like it's not in my control. So I'm not even going to think about that or have that even in my thought process of why it is. Like, it's a lot of people that want to have the opportunity to be at this level, and I'm here, and I'm thankful to have the opportunity. So whenever that is, it is. But it doesn't make me feel down, or it doesn't make me feel left out or anything, because I know who I am as a person, I know who I am as an individual, and I know what I could bring to this team. So I can never feel less than, you know, in any circumstance.
Shedeur, I saw that Shiloh, your dad went down and visited Shiloh.
Yeah.
So is he going to come here and visit you as well?
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm telling you, when I tell you I was cut off from the world, it been hard to even make phone calls, you know, obviously, because you got to have the decompress time for sure after practice. So but recently I just been following up with the other former, like, Buffalo players and stuff like that. So that's really who I've been talking to.
Shedeur, when you say that, you know, there's been a little bit of everything as far as from when you first got here to now. Just
in what regard?
It's just as far as like growth and adjusting and things
Yeah.
like that. But what's been the most impactful or significant point for you since you came in that rookie mini camp to now as you get into the early part of training camp?
In the football world.
Yeah.
It's a lot. It's hard to answer that because what's important and what I feel like the biggest thing could have been last week is could have what I just learned today or yesterday. So it's always consistent growth, and it always feels like I just solved a puzzle or anything like all the time. So regardless if it's even relationships with the O-line, relationships with the receivers, talking to Denzel, playing with him, like playing with all the DBs, different type of stuff like that. It's always big, it's always a big moment. So I can't say what's exactly the biggest moment. I'll say just even connecting with the kicker, like in the sauna, just talking about God and everything. Like it's a lot of different moments and like unscripted things that just happen. So that could be the biggest moment.
Shedeur, we heard from Bill Musgrave today. What's it been like working with him, especially knowing your dad has spoken so highly of him before?
Yeah, Coach Musgrave cool. Yeah, he real cool. And he always tells you definitely old terms. Like he's like a history book. Like he tells you so many stories about different things. So it makes the room definitely it's a bunch of different age ranges in the room. So it makes everything like, dang, he remembers a lot of stuff from back then.
Have you met him before?
I don't know. It's new stories every day. So it's like, and I'm fully bought in.
Had you ever met Bill before coming to Cleveland or not?
I would say probably in what was before you got drafted, whatever that was.
Well, yeah, well, I mean, I guess.
Yeah, the pre-draft process for sure. Yeah,
but I mean, like before that, you hadn't met him.
I don't think so, and I don't remember back then. Probably not.
We know you have a huge following. Fans are going to be out here the first time today. First time you get to practice in front of Browns fans. Mm-hmm. What do you think that's going to be like? What do you think the reception is going to be like?
I'm definitely focused on getting completions when I get out there. So the external is cool. I'm thankful for it. I'm thankful for all y'all coming out here, being able to document everything, and doing what y'all got to do. But hey, when I get out there, I'm not thinking about it external. I'm thinking about more, in the organization. Thinking about getting the play calls, executing my job, doing what I got to do.
Shedeur, you got time for a couple more. You've actually been involved in the community a lot since coming to Cleveland, helping out fans, like the fire at the apartment. What do you think about Cleveland so far? How do you like it? How have you felt with the fans that you've met so far in town?
Yeah, it's exciting. Whenever we had the KFC thing, it was so many people there. It was crazy. So that type of stuff is just cool because, like I say, you live each day at a time. You don't know when anything happens. You could be alive one day and pass the next day. So it's like I like to be able to at least make my impact, and for you to actually, feel my energy while I'm here. While I'm alive and why anybody else here, because who knows, anybody could get a job somewhere else and then be gone the next day, and all you have, the last thing is just the last memory. So I want to at least make sure, my impact and what I'm remembered for, here will always be good at any point.
Shedeur, what do you feel like the biggest adjustment for you has been going from college now being here, whether it's something on the field, whether it's the schedule now changing off the field? What has that been like?
I would say definitely like Shiloh not being there. I would say that's the biggest thing. That's the biggest change. Because, Shiloh, he's the type to always find out and set up all, like, the housing stuff or set up all the different stuff. So now it's definitely a lot of responsibilities I got to take care of now.
Can I just follow up on that real quick? We've seen, I've seen a lot of guys, come through here, rookies, and especially when you're so close to your family.
Mm-hmm.
Some guys do get homesick. They don't adjust well to a new city. Yeah. It doesn't really seem like you're having that problem. But I mean, is it so different to be in a completely new environment away from? I mean, you're so close to Shiloh, so close to your dad.
Yeah.
How has that gone for you just to be here in your whole new digs?
Well, I got a home here, so I'm comfortable. So, so I'm extremely comfortable, and we talk on FaceTime, so it's no different. Like, yeah, we're guys. Like, we're just gonna be on FaceTime, so it's no truly difference. I'll say, but one thing he definitely gives me tips and stuff. So I got like a cold press juicer, and then like I've been having to do that because he lived like 3 doors down from me in Colorado, and I just walked to his house, get juice, but now I got to do it myself. So that's the hardest adjustment with everything. But other than that, I'm thankful for y'all coming out, you know. Thank y'all.
Appreciate it.